Keeping decision-making at a local level. Taking it one step further, how about giving even more decision-making power to parents and families with vouchers? I'd like to hear from each of you if you support a voucher system and giving parents choices about what schools they send their kids to.
In the ISD, but outside the ISD boundaries, we don't. And I think giving parents the option, if they want to have their children go to a school that maybe is on the way to work versus where they're home, we should have that option. And a lot of times when we talk about school choice, though, we're trying to tackle the issue with respect to our inner city schools and the children that really want to learn and are prohibited from because of just the terrible environment that they're being raised, and giving those parents the opportunity to provide a good education for those children and a better school. I think that's paramount. I mean, I almost put that on the level of the civil rights. So it's definitely an option, a flexibility for parents and folks like us, because again, we're blessed. We have great schools up here. But I think vouchers and school choice is really a way to tackle the inner city issues that we have in our state.
But beyond the inner cities, what about people in Plano?
No,
So vouchers for everyone or just people in the
yeah,
inner
I said within an ISD boundary, you have that flexibility now, but I would expand it to outside the ISD boundary as well.
Okay.
I think like I said before, we're very fortunate we have a very strong public school system in our district with the PISD. The concern I have about vouchers within our district in particular is that when you start taking those dollars out and you give parents a choice, which I think they should absolutely have the choice to send their kids to private school for educational reasons, for religious reasons, whatever it is that they want to do. But the question is should the government subsidize that? And in the case of our school district, where we have many exemplary recognized schools and a very strong school system, we need to make sure it stays very strong. For other areas where you don't have that quality of education, and just to our south in Dallas, they struggle with this regularly in the DISD. I think they're making some strides with Superintendent Miles, but they have a ways to go. They've found some success, not with vouchers, but with charter schools. Todd Williams, who was an executive at Goldman Sachs, left that career, started Uplift Education, and really has found some success with charters, providing exceptional quality education for those kids that don't have access to it otherwise in their own neighborhoods. And it's allowed a number of kids to go on to college and complete their education. And so I applaud those types of targeted efforts where kids don't have access to quality education, that there should be some competition and some choice available to the parents so that they can provide a quality education to their kids.
Okay. Stacy?
I do support school vouchers in that it does return power to the parents and it really allows them to decide where they want to send their children. But I do also understand that, should an ISD do very well, like Plano, luckily, a lot of people will want to come here, and so then that might be also problematic where you have an influx of people who all want to attend this one school. So I understand that there's also some issues there that would need to be worked out in that regard. But I also did want to, I'm glad Glenn brought that up, the whole idea of charter schools, because a lot of parents are now moving to homeschooling options because of a lot of the material that they're teaching in public schools that either they don't agree with or, the whole idea of students being taught just to pretty much pass exams. So, there are a lot of other options for education, and I think, we need to basically keep them all on the table and don't say, one is better than the other, but, really allow the parents to decide which one that they really want to put their child in.